Hey yo, welcome back to the Dugout and Beyond. So we got a team in the MLB who basically did a lot of splurging this year, which they usually don't. They also don't have great records usually. They had also picked up 2 free agents last year, and yeah, so this year they actually spent even more money than they did, and it was kind of the moves that they were making were actually pretty good. So the Rangers went out, Texas Rangers to be exact, they went out and got Jacob DeGrom, Marcus Semien, Nathan Eovaldi, and Andrew Heaney, and Jake Odorizzi. That was all this offseason. Last offseason, they got Corey Seager, who was on the Dodgers, and is also a World Series champion with the Dodgers from the COVID year, which a lot of people don't consider that to be a championship, just like the bubble and any other championships that happened during that time, and during COVID, of course. But they really went out and just opened up the checkbooks for everyone, and will it pan out for them? Maybe. There's a weirdly good chance that this might happen, that maybe other Rangers coming out of the West and gonna make this a competitive thing. So we have, for Jacob DeGrom, he signed a very big deal for, it looks like it was $5 million, 5 years, $185 million. So it's a huge deal. It's basically max contract, and it also saved them some room to, of course, get these other free agents that they did pick up. But he is signed, of course, through till 2027, and then in 2028 is a club option. So, of course, if they, of course, like his performance throughout the coming years, they could pick up another $20 million for that year, and that will bring it out to $185 million. So, of course, usually money in baseball is not guaranteed. It's a lot of player option, club option. Of course, club option is explained with the club taking up the opportunity to get your salary, or player's option, which of course means, hey, have I liked this team, all this, success, can I go somewhere else for better success? And the player could drop or add the team, basically. So and then so yeah, that's a huge deal for them to get a starting pitcher. But of course, he is actually kind of injury prone in a way. He hadn't pitched in like a year and a half or so and stuff. But yeah, it could be a huge contract if he is able to stay healthy. We have the next one, Marcus Semien, who just came from the Blue Jays, and he has a 7-year, $175 million deal. So, of course, that's making less than DeGrom, and also shorter years. So he's really getting less every year either way. And so salaries, it looks like here it's about averaging 26. First year is 25 million, 26, and then after that, and then drops. But yeah, he'll be a free agent in 2029. So basically ending that in the 2018 season, then he is a free agent. But this could be a big contract. He's right there, like as basically in his prime years, and I can really see him producing well. And he's great pop, and even though in Texas they had the roof closed, and if you don't know this, they moved literally across the street. It's just what like the Yankees did. If you look at a map right now, there's fields, like multiple fields, and then you see Yankee Stadium. Where the multiple fields is where Yankee Stadium used to be until they changed in 09. But they did the same thing. They literally moved across the street. But also they closed the roof and have it like a constant like 75 degrees, I think, because of course it's Texas in the middle of the summer. It's going to be hot. But humidity still will make that ball go off and definitely go out a lot of the time. We have also here Nathan Eovaldi, pitcher. He came from, he spent, I'm pretty sure he spent all of his career in a Red Sox uniform, and he was from high school, so he was really good. Actually no, sorry, he was 11th round. Sorry, I thought it said first. 337th overall, but still, to come out of high school is pretty impressive, and it looks like he didn't even go to college either. So he basically he took the chance on himself, and it's been paying off. But yeah, he's signed for 2 years, $34 million. I like this deal. I've been liking the pitching deal with 2 years deal, because like I mentioned my other one, Justin Verlander, took 2 years. He's basically at the end, but he's not gonna. He'll crush it out, and I think he'll do good. But yeah, pitchers, I like what these 2 years, especially the ones that have been in the league a little while. Just give them an extra couple of paychecks here. But he'll definitely add a depth to that starting lineup, and yeah, he might be a great piece for this team. You have Andrew Heaney, who has had quite a career. He was not so great, and but he also did. So he was on the. Let's see where he. And he was just on the Dodgers, Yankees. So he was. What is it? So Miami in 14, then Anaheim from 15 to 20. Then he got traded to Toronto. Then went back to Anaheim, and then came to New York, and then the Dodgers, and now to Texas. And he has not had a good career in general. Kind of surprising, honestly, that he's kind of still in the league. It looks like he's averaging about a 4.5, maybe hitting 5 ERA every year. Especially here with the Yankees, he really soared up to a 7.32, which is really not good. The year that was just under that was Anaheim in 17, 7.06 ERA. But and his lowest, without the zeros that he has here, is looks like 0.33, 333. So really not good numbers, and honestly, it's kind of impressive. He's been in the league for almost 10 years, and just racking up those paychecks. Congrats to Andrew Heaney. But yeah, when he got traded to the Yankees, it was not a fun thing to see or read. And he went to the Dodgers, and actually kind of didn't really. He kind of brought it down, but also not at all. He stayed exactly the same, actually. He was 500 in the Yankees and 500 in his last year with the Dodgers. But that was not a fun thing to see. And I wish that he could kind of, like, a lot of times people are like, oh, like, he's going to the Yankees or Dodgers or whatever. They're going to fix him. They're going to see what they can change, and he'll be great in like a couple weeks. It never happened. And he just hit a lot of home runs. But like, it kind of looked weird that he was kind of alright with the Dodgers, but I didn't realize he had the same exact ERA. But yeah. And the last person they really splurged on this year that has been in the league, and of course, and first round, 32nd overall, coming out of Highland High School, which I'm thinking is in Texas, because a lot of people come from Texas out of high school. But yeah, he's been in the league for he's not been in the league that long. His first year was 2021, and getting a base salary of $6 million. First of all, again, rewind about 10 seconds ago when I said he came out of high school and 32nd overall. You're gonna get a paycheck. You're gonna be up there with your money, especially coming in. If you can make it up the league, they'll come up, and like, you're getting your money. Actually, most of the time they do sign a big like signing deal, especially for that early. But he is now signed for 3 years, $23.5 million deal, bringing him through and bringing him, of course, through the 2025, and it looks like he has a player exercised free agent in this year. So like if he doesn't want to stay, he can actually choose to opt out of this, which I'm kind of like surprised to see that it would be that early. I would guess like 2020, then like give it 2 years and see. But they're giving him after a year, which is crazy. And I did not realize that was how crazy that was. But yeah, he'll come out with $12.5 million this year. So congrats to him. And yes, of course, that'll all be before taxes, and they have to pay the tax of every state they went to and played in and all that. So, but yeah, this is the Rangers lineup. If you are a Rangers fan, comment if you like this lineup. If you like these signings that they did this year. And yeah, this was I'm gonna definitely do the next team. This is one of the teams that I spent the most. I'm gonna do the math and see, because I know it was like Yankees, Dodgers, Mets, all of them like in the top, and of course the Rangers came out surprisingly. But yeah, if you think these are good pickups that they have and good contracts, comment that below and tell me what your team is, and what, if you want me to do go down the list and see who you guys got. But be awesome. Like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.